everybody. I'm a little bit late to my walk with me, but what are you going to do? I went for a run this morning. I actually got up really early. I got up at like 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. So I took ADHD medication yesterday, and you can watch my review on my page. I did a whole review on my channel. I feel like an old man who's just learning YouTube. Oh, you go to the page of the tube. Um, yeah, and I did a review of because I got a higher dosage of this particular this pill. So yeah, it knocked me. It knocked me, and I was exhausted. I had a really productive day, and I had to use a lot of brain power, but it was powerful, man. So I'm doing a quick one today, just a quick little walk because I went for a run earlier, a very light jog of maybe 4K, and I've got a huge day, so I'm just walking to the chemist. I need to buy a comb for my hair. So, and then I'll clean the kitchen and etc. 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 How funny is it when you're walking past cars on a main road and they look at you as they're driving past? They're like, what are they looking at? Like a guy just did that to me before, just fully staring at me as he drove. And I'm like, take a photo, mate. I don't know. It's funny. When you're in a car, you think it's just you in the world and no one else can see what you're doing. I pick my nose all the time in the car. And I think because I feel as though I'm in a safe bubble and no one can see me do it. And then you pull up at the lights and you'll be like, that family in the Land Cruiser are watching me really get into a little bit of nasal maintenance. I'm actually not a car guy. Like I'm not a car guy. Like, there are car people that they know everything about cars and they love cars. Couldn't be stuffed. As long as, mate, as long as it's not going to break down when I get in it, that's all I care about. However, I do like old school cars, and my first ever car was hey Teresa from Texas. I'd love to go to Texas. I think that would be so much fun. I just picture people walking around with revolver pistols, cowboy boots, and with fun accents. I'd love to go. I'm not a gun guy. Like, I'm not. I don't have a dog in the fight when it comes to guns. I don't think they're smart. I think I think they have a place. They're fun to play with. Like I like target practice and shooting a gun. I think that's fun. But I can understand in the America world, it's a pretty full-on debate, and I don't have that. I'm not a political guy. I just don't care. Anytime there's something scary or whatever on the news, change the channel. I just don't. I worked in television for years and I understand that the news, it's like they need to scare people and then they need to sell things to people and then they need to show you a video of a puppy. It's interesting how human beings are kind of idiots when it comes to media and content. Like you can put especially I'm learning that with YouTube, you can put the heartfelt content piece out there where you really open up, and it's a brave thing to do because it's hard to talk about certain things. But you put a video of a cat falling off a roof, mate, then you're viral. I think that's funny. Not a car guy, but I love old cars. I love classic cars. I love combis. My first car was a combi. I like old Volkswagens. Old, for you in America, you won't know this, but I like Holden, old Holdens, like EHs and old EJ, like 70s cars. I think they're really cool. Hot! Because there's no aircon. in my Combi, the first car I ever had. Oh, in summer, that thing was just a heat sweat box. It was fun though. I used to pull up to parties at school because I had it in year 12. And I'd always have mates be like, wait, can I jump in your Combi? Wait, can I go in your Combi? And there'd be a line of people. I'm like, yeah, no. Tomo's next, then you got Jerry, and then Jimbo's after that. It's all good times, good times. Another really busy day today, but no medication for me today. I'm just going to go, I'm raw dogging it, and I'm going to see if I can match the productivity I had yesterday without the medication in a short space of time. Because I ended up, I think I said, I can't remember, but I had like 60 schools to contact yesterday. I ended up contacting 100. There's no doubt that ADHD meds can improve your productivity or limit the times you get distracted. But it would be great to be able to do that without. It's like climbing a rock wall without a harness. Oh, the fuzz. No, what is it? Ambulance. Ooh, hope they're okay. I can tell you right now, I am so glad I'm not a person that sits in traffic. Oh, I haven't had traffic for 7 years. Because when I moved to no, longer than that. Close to 10 years, I haven't dealt with traffic. Oh, it's the best. Because when I lived in Adelaide, I'd walk to work. I lived 700 meters away. And then when I lived in Albury, mate, I lived 5 minute drive and I got up at 4 a.m. to do breakfast radio. So no problemo. And then the same in Cairns. And now I don't have a job. So, I'm so glad I don't have to face traffic every morning. Do you, Teresa from Texas, do you face traffic in Texas? Is it busy? I don't know anything about it. I would like to go there, but is it a big town? I've got nothing else to say. I mean, these walk with me videos, I mean, they're getting better. You know what I mean? It's all right. 2 left to go. I'm only doing 5 to explore the live video function to see how it works and if it's good. I loved that dog I met yesterday, Cinnamon. I've been thinking about chihuahuas, and I love little rat dogs. I would love to, I was thinking about a name if I were to get a little chihuahua rat dog. Bruce Wayne, that's a funny, not where I'm at, I'm in country. Well, okay, so you don't experience traffic either. I'd love to get like a little chihuahua or like a little miniature pincer or, like some like short-haired little rat and just have it as like an awesome pet. How cool is this river? Ooh, that looks fun. Muddy. That's one of the reasons why I don't like going to the beach. I like the beach, don't get me wrong. The sun burns me skin and the sand gets in your undies and annoying. I don't like having dirty hands. I'm a bit weird like that. Like I'll sanitize my hands 5, 10 times a day. I wash my hands pretty much every 2 hours. And my brother, he has a doggy daycare farm business, right? And he looks after dogs and he's got this amazing property with all these dogs. He owns 12 of them, or maybe more. And when I go down to visit, I'm like walking around like, oh, too much germs and hair. And he's like, oh, want a sandwich? I'm like, no. And we grew up in the same household with an OCD clean freak mother. But I guess that's what happens when you own 12 pooches. I'm actually going to go down and see him in November. I've got a trip coming up. I'm going to Perth for a week doing school talks there and a couple of businesses. And then I am going to Sydney straight after that to do some schools and businesses down there and have some meetings. So I'll hang out with him and visit him. He's got a really cool YouTube channel. Check it out. The Farm, Doggy Daycare Farm Trips. All right, so I'm near a road. Let's see if anyone looks at me like weirdos. Oh, you going to let me through? No, don't worry about it. It's all good. No, thanks. That awkward jump. All right, how am I going to get through this one? This is the worst roundabout. Oh, she's letting me through. Thank you. Wave to everyone. Hello, mate. Yeah, there we go. Some bloke looking at me. Oh, what are you bloody doing? Talking to your phone. Nosy people in their cars. Hello, old lady. Yes, talking to you. Oh, something. Someone. Hang on. Live chat. All messages are visible. Give me a look. All the dogs. Yes, I follow him. Oh, yeah, yeah, do it. That'll be in a while, though. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully if I get a chance to actually go and visit him. Hopefully I will, because he's a bit out of Sydney. Um, but yeah, that'll be good. Well, thank you for joining me on episode 3 of Walk With Me. I'll be back, I don't know what time tomorrow, but I'll be doing it. Have a great day, team.